Hey, what up guys? In this one I head out to the club at Castlewood and I'm playing the hill course today. And first off I want to say thanks to Mark for having me out. That being said, we're going to discuss about country clubs in this one in the first couple holes, and we're going to focus on the question of what makes a country club worth it. If you have country club experience, I would like to hear from you and your thoughts down below. My dad used to be part of a country club and I have my own thoughts. The hill course that I'm playing right now is a beautiful track, really interesting layout and in great condition. And that's of course the first benefit of joining a country club is that you get to play this along with the other members exclusively and the member guests. And generally, of course, if there's a lot less people playing the course, there's going to be a lot more tee times to play. And if you get an early tee time, just like us, we played this round in about 2.5 hours. Also, let's just ignore the fact that I 4-putted this hole and started out with a double. And additionally, on top of the golf, of course, you're going to have access to the facilities and the social community that comes along with it. And as I hit this drive up the left-hand side to set myself up nicely for this par 5, I'm just thinking to myself, man, it'd be really nice to be part of this club and has access to 2 18s as the club at Castlewood has 2 courses. But as all things in life, nothing is free, and of course that's one of the most prohibitive parts about being a part of a country club is the costs. And let's just ignore the fact that I put my ball over Mark's ball mark and I tapped in for par. But let's get back to costs, and as I pop this drive up into the air, I can explain the first cost that you'll encounter is the initiation fee. And the initiation fee is just an upfront fee that you have to pay to join the club. Depending on the supply and demand of things, the initiation fee can vary quite a bit. And then on top of that, of course, you're going to have your monthly fees. And then depending on what type of country club this is, you also can get assessments, which is basically what members get assessed to take on high capital projects. And as we roll this one in for bogey, I think the main thing to think about is what do you value? And is this more of a value proposition to join a country club, or is it more of a luxury? Let's ignore the fact that I hit this into the hazard and had to take a drop. I remember when my dad was part of a country club, he would play once a week with his friends and then on occasion play with me as a kid, but he would be hard pressed to actually make his money back and try to get that value portion of the membership. It was more just for the community. So of course I glossed over a bunch of nuances on what it's like to be a part of a country club. But yeah, let's hear your thoughts in the comments. I just opened this up to start the discussion on what makes a country club worth it. Now we'll go back to the on-course audio and commentate the rest of my round. And what better way to come back than with a bump and run.
Oh, just give me a good look at it. Pin even, pin even.
So if you haven't noticed by now, the greens here run pretty pure.
All right. Great putt. Thanks.
And we're able to salvage par here with a long 1-putt. Next up is this downhill par 3.
Oh, I chunked it. It needs to go.
We get lucky here and miss a sand.
Get lucky. Get lucky. Sit.
And back again, of course, are the 1-length wedges. This time a 56.
Sit. Sit. Ah.
And we're able to save ourselves once again with another long 1-putt. This hole's downhill and has beautiful sights in the Pleasanton Hills.
Oh, they're on the tee box, right?
You're not going to be able to see the green.
Oh, I'm just not striking it well.
I missed it anyways.
It's okay. It just rolled up.
And given that everything was funneling towards the green, I just end up bumping it up there and running it on. I don't put the best stroke on this. Spoiler, it doesn't go in.
Ah, it's pretty straight actually. Misread that.
But we're tapping in for bogey and we're 6 over at this point.
And this is a straightaway hole, right? Okay. Oh, that's gone. That's a hazard up there. 216, right? Okay, I'm just gonna hit like 150 club.
My drive went into the hazard, so we're dropping here and taking a penalty stroke.
Ooh, a little thick in here too.
At this point, I'm just thinking just get onto the green and give ourselves a chance to try to get something back. And all I'm thinking here is 2-putt all the way, trying to avoid any more blow up because of the hazard shot earlier. And this one gets close enough just to tap in for a double. And we're 8 over going into the 9th hole.
Right up the center, I guess.
This hole's pretty short.
Oh, joining you. Up the right side.
But it's very narrow.
I have like no margin here, like you said.
And for this shot,
oh,
I just want to get onto the green. And I end up just a tad short. Here we are with the Texas wedge from well off the green. Kind of just bunted up there.
Take it. Get in there. Get in there. Oh.
And we almost make it. And with the couple rough holes, I'm pretty happy with +8 on the first 9 holes. One thing that's wildly underrated at country clubs is that everyone kind of understands etiquette and playing through, and we play through this group in front of us, no issues.
Oh, it's just get left of the trap.
However, the nerves remain the same.
No!
So just trying to get out of this trap as quickly as possible, rake up the trap and get to my ball, and we're flying.
A little tough stance.
As you can see here, the camera's not set up at the best angle because I was trying to get through all my shots, and we just walk up, quickly tap this one in, and we start the back off with a bogey. And you might be able to hear it, but I'm breathing pretty heavily because we were trying to get through quick. Up next,
Fade.
an uphill par 5.
Little bit, it's fading. Oh, right into it. Just want to hit a good iron shot.
And we're taking the conservative approach here and just laying up.
Bend it.
You're not going to be able to see the green here, but just know that, of course, I missed it, and so I'll just be off the fringe, and you're going to see me putting. So here's the attempt from off the green.
Nope, doesn't slide. Yeah.
And we're able to tap this in for an easy par.
Finally hit a decent iron.
Hit a good iron, but left myself in a dicey situation. I take out my 60 degree, and I barely get it on.
Yeah, I'll take it.
This is a pretty slidey downhill putt,
There we go. There we go.
and we're fortunately able to make a par here. So at this point, we're flying through the course, there's no one in front of us, and we're cooking. And unfortunately,
Could be up the right, huh?
this ball ends up under these trees, and we'll have to just punch up to the front of the green. And here,
Okay.
of course, we're going to try to bump and run this, but results were just okay.
Oh, you left it above?
And of course, this wasn't as downhill as I thought,
Oh, you left it so short.
and this one slides by, and unfortunately, we got a 3-putt.
3-jack. All right. You had to see that. Those two trees. Here we go. Oh, no! Oh. Hit the fence and kick out. That one was just... felt all kinds of weird.
I opted to lay up here because there's no way I was going to hit the green from so far out, so I just made it so my third shot was a little bit easier.
Oh, I pulled it. Shoot.
And of course, I pull it to the left.
Come on!
And now, we're left with a little cheeky chip,
Too hard, but I'll take it.
and unfortunately,
Stay up, stay up, stay up.
we're unable to clean this up.
Whoa!
And then we have a long tap in here for double, and we clean that up, but now we're 13 over.
Darn it.
This hole had trouble up the left-hand side, but we were able to hit a good drive.
Yeah. Oh, slappity slap. Get it, catch. Catch hard, catch hard. Oh, too hard. Nip. Oh!
And it might be hard to see, but it was a little bit far for the cleanup, but we're able to save par nonetheless.
Okay. Oh!
This drive
back.
ends up going up left and wayward under trees.
Yeah, I think I can drop and take 2. Well, this is gonna take every bit of, probably just end up hitting in the hazard, but I'm gonna try, why not? If I could just get it over, I'd be happy.
Spoiler alert, it goes in the hazard.
Over, please, just over. Oh,
And on top of that, we missed the green.
oh, you can't be doing that. Oh,
We hit a real good 60 degree here,
dunk it. Oh, thank you.
but squandered the up and down.
I pushed it.
And we end up with a big number here with a triple.
I mean, if anything, shorten, just let it roll.
This hole has a crazy downhill,
Oh, faded it.
and we miss it short and right.
Oh, just off to the right. I mean, this cuts so nicely. It's like I'm chipping onto green anyway.
With little room to work, I try to bump and run this, and unfortunately, it runs through the green, and we're on the back fringe.
Settle. Oh.
And it's not a good attempt here,
Oh.
and we're going to have to settle for a bogey.
Well, yeah, that was not. Oh, too far left, maybe.
And on the final hole
No, yeah.
of a very speedy round, we're met with beautiful sights again. And I can't help but think, man, this is such a great little track.
See the number. Get up. Oh, roll on.
And bringing it back to the country club discussion, what are your thoughts here? As I barely miss this birdie putt.
Give it a try. That's all I could ask for. That was gonna go way by if it hit there. Well.
Great playing with you. Thank you so much for coming out.
Oh no, dude. Thanks for having me.
Again.
So I had a great time at the Hills course at the Castlewood Country Club. Maybe I'll get an opportunity to play the other one and I can showcase it for you all. But I hope you guys enjoy that one. Keep chasing, and we'll see you in the next one.